Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions.
Will Reichard, the kickoff for the Vikings.
The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And off we go from Ford Field. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
But somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
Cut. Horrible. 180. 76. Help. 76. Cut.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Jonathan Allen, big man from the interior with the stop.
Second down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
From the gun, it's Goff. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 32-yard line.
Now here's Aaron Jones. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
38-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
From the 38 now, here's second and 4. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. Deep for the Lions, Holly Freeman. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Off the play fake, here's Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside 35. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 3.
20. Tiger, Tiger. 76, tell him. 76. 76. Is that?
And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down.
First down 10, 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
What? 180. What's that?
On play action, Goff. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's second down.
Hot. 180. What?
Back to the air, it's Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking them down for a loss.
It is third and long.
Cut. 180. Hey, lift. 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 Cut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. This pass complete to Raymond. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Super. White 20. What's that?
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. A second effort, and he is in. Jared Goff. Touchdown, Lions.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
And he's brought down right back to the 25-yard line.
And they're on the 25-yard line.
In motion, Naylor. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn it to a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 4. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. And he will score! T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's his third touchdown on the year. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Khalif Raymond to return it. Get across the 20, mark them at 22-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Tonight. 180. Set.
He'll go play action with Goff. Out to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
Out of the pistol, here comes Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on that while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
What? 20. Set.
On second down, it's Gibbs. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Drive the pace. His linebacker spot to make the stop.
Brings up third and 9.
Third down and 9.
Set. 120. Turbo set.
Goff to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Here we go. Black 20. What?
They hand it to Gibbs. And some space opens as he's brought down, following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down at the Vikings 33-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Lions ball to begin this second quarter. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up.
Go tonight. 180. Tiger, Tiger. Turbo set.
He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. get to the 29 here, facing third down.
By 20, 12, 12, 12, 12. Set.
Goff to throw. Forced to his right. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. Bates' kick is good. The Lions extend their lead to 10-6.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
In motion, Naylor. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Again, it's Jones. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one too far out in front to be brought in. And it's incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And third down coming up.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
From the gun, on third down, it's gone. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Here's Jack Fox now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. This brought in out past the 20.
On the return, the Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Play action now. It's McCarthy. will be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, here's McCarthy. Here comes the screen to Jones. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9 at the 44-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
McCarthy from the gun here on third down. Forced out to his right. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner. They're able to converge and make the play and keep them short of the first down.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Here's Ryan Wright now as he is on to punt for Minnesota. The returner will get away from it, and it's going to be marked down at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
Please, let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, breaking way down to my shoes. Yo, let me get you with my ill street blues. Most of mine always in line the street blues. Don't be confused. Sell my 17s and enjoy my old crew. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby. You know the rules.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of
Brought down at the 18-yard line. Brings up second down.
second down. They need 7. Now Goff. Williams. And mark him down up beyond the 30. Give him 13 on that screenplay. And a first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
On 2nd down, Goff. They'll try to hit him with a screen. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's to the big tight end, Laporta. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to have a Lions first down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chain.
I love this call on 4th down, Mike. Put the game in the hands of your quarterback. Don't overthink it. In this case, let him do it himself, and he picks up a big first down.
A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Straight ahead with Gibbs. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
So this time they're trying to use the run game to attack the boundary side of the field, and the defense is really fast in their pursuit. Really nice effort there from the backside, and they're able to bring him down this time for a loss.
3rd and long.
76, cut. 180.
To throw is Goff. Exiting the pocket right. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down.
Jack
On
Fox
comes the
in
punter
punt
now,
formation for the
as he's
Lions.
on to punt for Detroit. Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line.
Their own 4-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll put Addison in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. That one is snuffed out. Going to lose yardage. Back to the 3.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing on second down is McCarthy. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. But they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. The throw on the run is complete. And that'll help him get out of danger, out of bounds, up at the 15-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Minnesota.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton.
McCarthy's pass. Complete to Ty Felton. A gain of 4.
They'll go up here on second down and 5. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. He's gonna let one fly for Addison. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. Third down coming up.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head, because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction, because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Throwing again is McCarthy. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down. Now a signal. Timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. To the air once more is McCarthy. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked up by Terrion Arnold. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This will be from 56 yards away. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. So we reached the intermission in what's been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Good first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
A quick toss into the hands of Addison. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. 4th down. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. As he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun. It's gone. This pass complete to Raymond. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
2nd down at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple.
We go to the line. 2 first. We go 76.
They'll run for the 1st time with their fullback. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Going to get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Line 22 first. 66.
From the gun, it's gone. That is the Pro Bowl corner, Byron Murphy. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can they tie the game or even take the lead?
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
Receiver in motion, going right. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. He'll tuck it and take off. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
From from the 4-yard line trying to punch it in. First down and goal. In motion, Naylor. Jones. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up second and goal.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal. Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. Moving outside the pocket, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Mason is in. Touchdown, Minnesota. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Riker's good with the extra point. The Vikings will even the score here in the 3rd. So back to level after the touchdown. It's time for the kickoff. He'll grab it at the 12. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. 27-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Right side, it's the port of the tight ends. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Goff. He finds Raymond for the completion. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Throwing, Goff. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Jones. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just a great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
McCarthy to the air on second down. Here comes the screen to Jones. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
And that's a really heads-up play by the defender, Mike. Once he diagnosed the screen, he immediately puts himself in position to make the play. This offense just winds up going backwards.
McCarthy from the gun here on third down. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw, it brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
The Lions take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Gives it to Gibbs. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
The tackle by Andrew Van Gately. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46. Here's second down and 9. Off the play fake, here's Goff. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield. Andrew Van Ginkel in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
180.
Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
That's a short one, caught by Laporta. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Cut. 20.
That's quickly out to Williams. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
We go tonight. 20.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and This is third down.
80. Super.
Now, Goff. This is caught at 2. And the Lions are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the wall.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up first and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know you at least have a field goal try, if not a touchdown. Last piece of the puzzle is just don't give the ball back to your opponent with too much time to go down and answer your score. This defense is able to get the hold here on first down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4 down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
Here now, second down and goal.
What?
Gibbs is in for a Lions touchdown. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get 1 more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. First and 10, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
This defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. Play action now. It's McCarthy. Throw on the run is complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 20.
20 yards on that pass play. It'll be a Vikings first down. This is Jones. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9. At the 33-yard line.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. Pushed out to his right. across the field, but it's still a completion.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. They'll take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
Pass over the middle, but it's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it'll be second down.
Second and 10.
A run up the middle is his. And some good blocking. Springing a gain of 9 as we get to third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a touchback lane. It's never opened up. And now it's fourth down. The Lions will punt this ball away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. On first and 10, it's McCarthy. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
To the middle of the field, taken in by Addison. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards. All three timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Yeah, so you can see the screenplay, the timing was just out of whack from the jump. So the key is, Mike, the running back has to stay in phase with his offensive line. If one of them gets out too fast or too slow, the back and the blocking don't marry up, and you see that's why he's taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And he's going to pick up the Vikings first down, and it's a big letdown there defensively. Somehow they allow them to convert on fourth and long.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Throwing again is McCarthy. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
McCarthy's pass.
Second down, 8 for the first down.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 19-yard line.
To the air once more is McCarthy. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Covered by Brian Brandt.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance and took it there. They were trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win here for the Lions. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.